Hello students, today we are going to discuss about class 7 science chapter 2 nutrition in animals part 3. In the first part I have described you about nutrition in animals, the 5 processes like ingestion, digestion, absorption, assimilation and egestion. That 5 process in the second part I have described you about the alimentary canals and the different organs, and in this part I will start with as the process begins with the mouth. All the different types of animals take their food in the mouth. So ingestion and digestion in mouth. Today our topics are mastication, salivary glands, teeth. Especially we will describe about the teeth and the types of teeth. Okay, so let's start ingestion and digestion in mouth. So first of all, what is mastication? Here question is mastication. The process of chewing the food is called mastication. Means after taking the food inside our mouth, what do? We chew the food. After chewing the food, then we swallow it. So the process of chewing the food, is called mastication. Now second is salivary glands secrete saliva into the mouth, and the saliva contains digestive juices that digest carbohydrates. So first of all, I would like to tell you about that. How do we swallow the food? First of all, after taking food inside our mouth, we do mastication, means we chew the food. After chewing the food moisten, and after then we swallow the food. So what happens? Before moistening the food, the salivary gland secretes saliva, and that saliva mix with the food, and then that food are able to swallow into the mouth. So the mouth is also used for functions like talking, singing and many more. But these two things you must understand about the mastication and salivary glands. Now let's discuss about the teeth. Can you tell me what do we do with the teeth? So the teeth are used to bite, chew the food, cut the food, grind the food or break the food into the smaller particles. Humans are omnivorous, so they are having all types of teeth. So here especially teeth are used to bite. When small kids are there, they bite their mouth fingers, parents' fingers and many more things. Especially when you will see the dogs are also biting with their teeth, right? So the teeth are used for biting, chewing, cutting, grinding and breaking the food into the simpler substances. Human beings are omnivorous, so they are having all types of teeth. Human beings are especially having 4 types of teeth. They are incisors, canines, premolars and molars. So what are these 4 types of teeth? Incisors. The incisors are the teeth found in the front of mouth. They are chisel shaped and mainly used for biting and cutting. What happens? Especially what we do when we take an apple, we put apple in our mouth. So when we cut that apple, so that cutting teeth up and down both the sides, that cutting or biting the teeth, biting that apple, so that teeth by which we cut or we bite, so that type of teeth are called incisors. Second one is canines. Canines are pointed and used for piercing and tearing into the smaller pieces. So what happens after cutting or biting? You may have eaten sugar canes, right? So sugar cane stick, what will happen? We tear the sugar cane. So the after incisors, means both the sides, this side also and this side also, after the incisors, bite teeth which we bite. So after that, the 2 teeth from here also and 2 teeth from downside also. So that are called canines. These canines are point shaped. You may see tiger teeth, right? Tiger teeth, pointed shaped teeth. So the pointed shaped teeth are called canines. They are especially used for tearing into the smaller pieces. Third one is premolars. Premolars are the flattened surface and are used for grinding food into the smaller pieces. So after this canines, we are having premolars. These premolars are specially used to grind the food. After cutting the foods, we do chew the food, we grind the food into the smaller pieces. So these premolars are used for grinding the foods. And the last but not the least, molars are similar to premolars. Molars are also the same as the premolars, but they are larger in number and they are also used to grind the food. So this was our 4 types of tooth. Teeth are coated with the animal, which are the hardest substance in the body. In the human's body, the hardest substance is enamel, which is present inside the means tooth our teeth are coated with enamels, which is the hardest substance in whole human body, right? Beneath the enamel, the dentine, which is very softer. Beneath the enamel, there is a dentine which is very softer, and the innermost portion of the tooth is called pulp. Means, you know, when we are doing brush, so we do upside brush, right? So these brushing teeth that are coated with the hardest substance called enamel, and inside the enamel there is a dentine inside of the tooth that are called pulp. What are called? Pulp. The pulp contains blood vessels and so inside the tooth there are blood vessels from whole body. The blood comes till to the tooth. Our tooths are also living being. Understand? So in each and every teeth we are having nerves. They are containing. So these nerves take the bloods from the heart. I means all the parts, and then they give this blood to the body. We do not have the same number of teeth at the average stage of our. How many teeth you are having? You may have saying that we are having 32 teeth, yes, but at the every time do you have the same amount of teeth? When you have taken the birth, that time, or after the birth, you may have grown up till 6 or 7 years, or after 8 years you may not have the same number of teeth. So what happens when a newborn baby usually have no teeth? You will see a born baby is having no number, means 0 teeth. As they grow few months old, means I hope they are getting teeth from the 6th month or 8th month or 9th month. So these teeth are called milk teeth, and the number of milk teeth are 20, 10 upside and 10 down. So it means a baby born has no teeth. As the baby grow up, they have a milk teeth. The total number of milk teeth is 20. How many? 20. 10 upper jaw and 10 lower jaw. As from the age of 5, the roots of milk teeth gradually loosen. Means slowly you will see the milk teeth are started falling, right? So they start falling off one by one, and then that milk teeth are replaced by permanent teeth. Means first of all we have seen that when we take birth, that time we are having no teeth. As we grow up, we are having milk teeth. 1 or 2 in the 1 years or 2 years we get all the 20 teeth, 10 at the upper jaw and 10 at the down. As we become 5 years old or greater than 5 years old, these teeth started falling off, and as after falling off, the teeth are replaced by permanent teeth. Which teeth? They are called permanent teeth. This permanent teeth consists of 32, 16 in each jaw, 16 in upper jaw and 16 in lower jaw. So now we have to divide this all the 4 types of teeth in upper jaw and lower jaw. Now I am telling you the total number of 16 teeth in upper jaw and total number of 16 teeth in lower jaw. How they are being divided? On each side, the jaw, counting from the middle jaw, there are 2 incisors. In up also 2 incisors, these 2 teeth, and down also 2 teeth incisors. So total number of incisors are 4. 1 canine this side, 1 canine this side. So total 2 canines. 2 premolars up, 2 premolars down. So total 4 premolars, and 6 molars up, 3 molars up and 3 molars down. Means each and every side if I count. So you will see here, first of all I am having total number of incisors 4. This 4 up and down. 4 to the 8. Okay. Now total number of canines. How many canines will be there? 2 canines, right? 2 this side, 2 that side. Total number of canines 4. If I talk about molars, 6 upside, 6 downside. Total 6 upside and 6 downside. Total molars 4, and premolars 4 up, 4 down. 8 premolars and 12 molars. 12, 8, 20, and after then 8 incisors. 28 and 4 total canines. 2 up, 2 down. So remember dear students, if I ask you divide these 32 teeth in the different, so how many incisors will be there? Can you tell me? 4 up, 4 down. Total incisors 8. Okay. And if I talk about canines, 2 up, 2 down. Total canines 4. So 8 plus 4, 12. If I talk about premolars total are 3 up, 2 up and 2 down. Total 4 premolars. 2, 2, 4, 4 to the 8. 8 incisors, 8 premolars. 8 to the 16. And total 4 canines. So 16 plus 4, 20. And total molars 12. 6 upside and 6 downside. So total 32. Remember this number of incisors. Number of incisors is 4 to the 8. Number of canines is 2 to the 4. Number of premolars is 8. And number of molars is 12. 12, 8, 20, 20 and 4, 24 and 8, 32. So but remember in both the jaws, upper jaw also and lower jaw also. So these was the different types of teeth present in human. Now I am asking you, we all have got knowledge about the teeth, but have you ever heard about the plaque? You know, sometimes you may have seen your father is taking a tea, mother is taking a tea. After taking a tea, they are getting a layer, yellow color layer on that teeth. That is called plaque. Sometimes what happens, kids like so many chocolate, the sticky chocolates like Cadbury and many more different types of chocolate. So when they are eating this type of chocolates and after eating the chocolates, they are not doing the brush, or after taking any sweet items, like I have told you that your parents are taking tea. So after taking tea also, what happens? A small bit of food is left inside our mouth or a meal from the sticky material which is called plaque. What is called? Plaque, which sticks to the teeth and gums. The bacteria also change this sugar into acids which destroy the animal. So remember, this enamel should not be destroyed. If you are taking any sticky item, then you must remember that after eating chocolates or after taking tea, you should do brush of your teeth, because this enamel, this plaque, if they are coming in the contact of bacteria, they are destroying our enamel, and enamel is the hardest substance present in human body. So this was our Chapter 2, third part. I hope all of you have understood. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. If you are having any doubt, then please drop your doubt into the comment box. Share this video with your friends so your friends can also get knowledge. And I hope everybody must keep their teeth healthy. They should maintain the teeth healthy at each and every stage of life. Thanks for watching. You can take a screenshot.